In this video, I'll share with you a list of the 10 most unreliable new cars you can buy. The ones that will give you trouble before you even get 100,000 miles without a problem. Let's get started. The Nissan Rogue, or X-Trail, opens the list. This practical and well-designed SUV has serious transmission issues that raise doubts about its long-term reliability. The Rogue is powered by a turbocharged 3-cylinder engine with variable compression technology, a unique but complex design. Engine complexity doesn't always mean reliability issues, but in this case it does. This engine is prone to internal bearing and link failure, which leads to knocking, loss of power, and in the worst case, complete engine failure. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, is currently investigating the issue, which affects hundreds of thousands of vehicles built in recent years. Even if you manage to avoid serious engine problems, the Nissan Rogue has another significant vulnerability: a continuously variable transmission, CVT failure. Nissan's Jaguar CVTs are known for being weak and prone to premature failure. Since these transmissions are usually not rebuildable, they are expensive to replace. With potential engine and transmission issues, the Rogue is unlikely to be a good choice for long-term ownership. However, this SUV is ideal for short-term rentals of a few years and then returning before any major problems arise. Thoughtful planning is essential. Keep researching your options, and you are sure to find a vehicle that suits your needs perfectly. In ninth place is the Infiniti QX50. This car shares many of the problems with the Nissan Rogue, as it uses the same turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine with variable compression ratio technology as the Rogue's 3-cylinder engine. It also has the same CVT, which raises concerns about long-term reliability. Both the engine and transmission can cause serious problems over time, making the QX50 a questionable choice for long-term ownership. It's also worth noting that the same powertrain is used in the Nissan Altima sold in the US, so the issues apply to that model as well. The Ford Bronco Sport is in 8th place. Ford's history of problems with EcoBoost engines is well known, and unfortunately, the 1.5-liter EcoBoost 3-cylinder engine used in the Bronco Sport and Ford Escape is no exception. This engine suffers from a number of problems. One of the most alarming is a recall for cracked fuel injectors, which can lead to engine fires. But that's not all. The engine is prone to overheating, turbocharger failure, cooling system leaks, and even head gasket failure. Small 3-cylinder engines like this one and the one in the Nissan Rogue work hard and have complex designs, making them more susceptible to reliability issues over time. Ford has already replaced many of these engines under warranty, which doesn't inspire optimism about long-term ownership. If you're considering a Bronco Sport for long-term use, it's best to avoid this model. Leasing may be a safer option if you like the car but don't want to risk expensive repairs down the road. In 7th place is the Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrid. While the Pacifica is a practical and well-designed minivan, the hybrid version suffers from numerous reliability issues, particularly in the hybrid system. The vehicle has been subject to numerous recalls, some of which involve serious hybrid system failures that can lead to fires. Additionally, the Pacifica plug-in hybrid is plagued with unexpected engine shutdowns and a host of electronic problems. To make matters worse, Chrysler technicians often have a hard time diagnosing and repairing these issues, leaving owners frustrated. The Pacifica recently earned the dubious distinction of being the least reliable car you can buy, according to Consumer Reports' latest reliability study. Given these issues, the Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrid is a risky choice for long-term ownership, especially if you're looking for a car that will get you to 100,000 miles without any problems. The Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe and Jeep Wrangler 4xe are in 6th place. These plug-in hybrid Jeep models have suffered from serious reliability issues. Both vehicles have been subject to multiple recalls, including a particularly dangerous one involving the engine shutting off while driving, as well as problems with the hybrid system battery that could lead to a fire. In addition to recalls, owners report transmission failures, electronic glitches, and performance issues. Many technicians also have difficulty diagnosing and repairing problems related to the hybrid system, adding to owner frustration. In addition, the low efficiency of the hybrid system, especially in cold weather, makes many question its benefits given the high price of the 4xe models. The risks simply do not justify the investment for long-term ownership. In the end, the Jeep 4xe models have too many unresolved issues to inspire confidence in their longevity. If you're interested in one of these models, it's best to lease it for a short term or not buy it at all. In fifth place are full-size pickups, specifically the Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra. Their inclusion on the list is a bit disappointing, since GM's full-size pickups and SUVs have traditionally been known for their durability. However, about 15 years ago, the introduction of cylinder deactivation technology, also known as active fuel management or dynamic fuel management, seriously undermined their reliability. This system, used in the 5.3L and 6.2L Ecotec 3 V8 engines, is designed to improve fuel economy by shutting down some cylinders under low load. Unfortunately, this technology has led to serious engine problems. The valve lifters in these engines often fail or stick, causing knocking, ticking, and in some cases, complete engine failure. If the lifters fail, it usually means significant engine damage, and in many cases, replacement is required. The problem has sparked class action lawsuits against General Motors because it affects not only the Silverado and Sierra, but also GM's full-size SUVs like the Tahoe, Suburban, Yukon, and Escalade. The frequency of the problem and the high cost of repairs make these pickups a risky choice for long-term ownership. Luckily, most engines are replaced under warranty. But given how common these problems are, especially at low mileage, there are real doubts about the long-term reliability of these trucks after the warranty expires. Even an engine replacement doesn't guarantee a problem-free future, and owners are skeptical about the longevity of these vehicles over time. In addition, the Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra have reliability issues other than the engine, including vibrations, rough shifting, and failures of the 10-speed automatic transmissions. These transmission issues further undermine confidence in these vehicles' ability to last. It's worth noting that other full-size pickups, like Ram and Ford, have their own significant problems. Ford's EcoBoost engines are known for reliability issues, including turbo failures, and the Ram 1500 has its own issues with its Hemi pushrods and transmissions. While all major brands need to improve reliability, the frequency and severity of GM's truck problems make them stand out in a negative light. This pattern of problems sets GM trucks apart when it comes to long-term reliability. In fourth place is the Land Rover Range Rover. These vehicles have earned a reputation for being unreliable despite their luxury and off-road capabilities. The list of potential problems is extensive and has been well documented over the years. Range Rovers are notorious for engine problems, transmission failures, air suspension malfunctions, and a host of electronic glitches that plague owners on a regular basis. It is not uncommon for many to experience multiple breakdowns, and periods when everything works as it should seem to be the exception. One of the main issues is the air suspension, which, while providing a smooth and controlled ride, is prone to breakdowns that are expensive to repair. Likewise, the Range Rover's complex electronic systems are often an annoyance, from infotainment issues to faulty sensors. If you plan to keep a Range Rover after the warranty expires, be prepared for significant repair bills. These cars can be a serious financial burden, and their reputation for reliability means they are not designed for long-term, problem-free ownership. A deep wallet and a high tolerance for frequent repairs are a must for anyone looking to own a Range Rover after the warranty period. In short, unless you are prepared to deal with constant maintenance hassles and high repair bills, it is best to avoid these cars for long-term ownership. In third place is the Jaguar F-Pace, which shares many of the problems with the Range Rover. Like many European luxury brands, Jaguar offers beautifully designed cars with excellent performance, but with a long list of potential problems that make long-term ownership questionable. The F-Pace suffers from serious engine problems, such as oil and coolant leaks that can lead to overheating or other severe engine failures. In addition, transmission and fuel system problems are common, making these SUVs difficult to maintain. As with the Range Rover, electronic problems are also common, with owners reporting faulty infotainment systems, gauges, and dashboard warnings that can be difficult and expensive to repair. Luxury European brands like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Audi can also suffer from some reliability issues, especially as their sophisticated technology and features age. However, Jaguar and Land Rover seem to take these issues to a new level, making their cars especially risky to own after their warranty ends. The cost of repairing these faults can be staggering, and parts are often expensive and hard to find. If you are considering a Jaguar F-Pace, it is highly recommended to avoid owning it after the warranty expires, as the service and repair bills can quickly add up, making ownership a nightmare. Lease it, enjoy it for a few years, and get rid of it before the warranty expires. In second place is the Volkswagen Taos, a non-Lexus European car that shares many of the same problems as its more premium counterparts. While Volkswagen has a reputation for making reliable cars, the Taos stands out for the wrong reasons. The 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that powers the Taos has already been plagued with several serious problems, including fuel system malfunctions, engine leaks, and, in some cases, complete engine failure. These problems can be devastating to the longevity of the car, especially when combined with Volkswagen's sometimes complex repair processes. For all-wheel drive versions, the dual-clutch automatic transmission, DCT, also known as DSG, adds another layer of potential problems. While these converter boxes are praised for their fast shifting and performance, they are known for being rough at low speeds and prone to premature failure. When these boxes break, the cost of repair or replacement can be astronomical. Additionally, electrical problems have long plagued Volkswagen vehicles, and the Taos is no exception. From infotainment system glitches to lighting malfunctions, these can all occur, and repairs to these systems can be quite expensive, especially after the warranty expires. Given all these factors, the Volkswagen Taos is best leased rather than purchased for long-term ownership. Its complex engine, transmission, and electronics issues make it an unlikely candidate for achieving high mileage without significant expense. Finally, in first place are any Hyundai or Kia models with the 2.0-liter Theta 4-cylinder engine. The reliability problems of this engine and its 2.4-liter sibling are among the most famous in the automotive world. For over a decade, various Hyundai and Kia models, including the Kona, Elantra, Forte, and Soul, have been plagued by problems with this series of engines. These engines are known for excessive oil consumption, knocking or clicking noises, and bearing or connecting rod failures. What's most alarming is that these problems can lead to complete engine failure, or in the worst case, a vehicle fire. Since 2011, Hyundai and Kia have recalled millions of vehicles due to these widespread engine defects, including a staggering 10 million vehicles worldwide. Although they have attempted to address these issues through recalls, engine replacements, fines, and class action lawsuits, problems continue to occur. Even in new 2.0-liter models, there remains considerable uncertainty as to whether the underlying problems have been fixed. Owners continue to report premature engine failures, and despite extended warranties and recalls, the long-term reliability of these engines remains highly questionable. With a high risk of engine failure and ongoing recalls, these Hyundai and Kia models are among the most unreliable cars you can buy today. It is critical for potential buyers to understand the risks associated with long-term ownership, as these vehicles will likely incur significant repair costs long before reaching high mileage. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.